All right, let's see how sharp you really are. 10 questions, no hints, no second chances. I'll give you the statement. You decide, fact or fiction. Some of these stories sound impossible, but collectors around the world still debate them. Rare cards, forgotten collections, million-dollar legends, and mysteries hiding in plain sight. Think fast, trust your instincts, and keep score because this one gets tricky. Ready? Let's test your knowledge. Question 1. Here's your first statement. The very first trading cards were originally included inside cigarette packs. The answer is fact. This is completely true. In the late 1800s, tobacco companies inserted cards into cigarette packs to help stiffen the packaging, but customers quickly became obsessed with collecting them. Soon, entire sets were being traded worldwide. These early tobacco cards became the foundation of the modern trading card industry. And today, some are worth small fortunes. Question 2. Next statement. The world's most expensive trading cards sold for less than $1 million. The answer is fiction. This sounds believable, but rare trading cards shattered those numbers years ago. One famous Mickey Mantle card sold for over $12 million. That's more expensive than luxury homes, exotic cars, and many works of art. The rarest cards are now considered serious investment assets. Question 3. Let's continue. Pokemon cards were released before the Pokemon video games. The answer is fiction. The Pokemon games launched first in Japan in 1996. The trading card game followed afterward, but once the cards arrived, the collecting craze exploded worldwide. Today, vintage Pokemon cards are among the most valuable modern collectibles on Earth. Question 4. Pay attention to this one. In the 1990s, millions of trading cards were thrown away because people thought they'd never become valuable. The answer is fact. This really happened. During the late 1980s and early 1990s, card companies massively overproduced sports cards. Collectors believed the cards would never become rare. So many collections ended up damaged, forgotten, or even thrown into storage. But certain cards later became valuable because high-grade surviving copies became much harder to find. Question 5. We're halfway there. One trading card became known as the Holy Grail of collecting because of its rarity and mysterious history. The answer is fact. The T206 Honus Wagner card became legendary among collectors. Very few copies are believed to exist. Some stories claim Wagner objected to cigarettes promoting his image. Others believe production simply stopped early. Either way, the card became one of the rarest and most famous collectibles ever created. Question 6. Let's raise the difficulty. A rookie hockey card once changed the entire sports card collecting industry. The answer is fact. Wayne Gretzky rookie cards became iconic during the sports card boom. As demand exploded, collectors started treating rookie cards like long-term investments. This changed how companies marketed sports cards forever. Rookie cards became some of the most important collectibles in the hobby. Question 7. This one catches people off guard. A small minting mistake on a collectible item once created a multi-million-dollar legend. The answer is fact. Rare minting errors became legendary among collectors. Tiny production mistakes can create incredible rarity. In some cases, A simple printing or material error transformed ordinary collectibles into highly valuable treasures. Collectors constantly search for these hidden mistakes because they can be worth enormous amounts. Question 8. Stay focused. Some collectibles became valuable specifically because they were never supposed to exist. The answer is fact. This is one of the strangest parts of collecting. Misprints, factory errors, limited releases, and canceled production runs sometimes create collectibles that become legendary simply because they escaped into public circulation. In collecting, accidents can become history. Question 9. Almost there. Mass-produced collectibles can still become incredibly valuable under the right conditions. The answer is fact. Condition changes everything. Even collectibles produced in huge quantities can become valuable if very few survive in perfect condition. That's why grading matters so much. A tiny difference in quality can mean thousands or even millions of dollars in value. Question 10. This is the final question, and it's the one that surprises most people. Some collectibles are now treated more like financial assets than hobbies. The answer is fact. This is absolutely true. Rare collectibles are now stored in vaults, insured for millions, and traded like alternative investments. What started as simple cardboard, coins, and memorabilia evolved into a global market worth billions. But at the center of it all is still the excitement of finding something rare. All right, how did you do? Drop your score in the comments. Be honest, 8 or more, you're ahead of most collectors. Less than that? Now you know what others don't. The world of collectibles is full of hidden stories, forgotten history, and unbelievable discoveries. Hit like, subscribe, and come back for the next challenge. Because knowing more is how you stay ahead.